DeepSeek released the updated R1 model version DeepSeek R10528 on May 28, 2025, and launched it on the Hugging Face platform. DeepSeek announced via WeChat groups that this is a minor trial upgrade without a detailed model description or performance comparison. The API interface and usage remain unchanged, and users can experience the updated model through the official website, app, or mini program. The update primarily focuses on significantly enhancing code generation capabilities, particularly excelling in programming tasks. According to LiveCodeBench, a programming benchmark test developed by researchers from the University of California, Berkeley, MIT, and Cornell University, R10528 performs close to OpenAI's O4 Mini and O3 models in code generation tasks, surpassing xAI's Grok 3 Mini and Alibaba's Qwen 3. R10528 continues to follow the MIT license, fully open source, allowing commercial use, modification, and training of derivative models such as distilled models. Users can access it through the DeepSeek website, Hugging Face, AWS via Amazon Bedrock and SageMaker, or Nebius AI Studio, with highly competitive API pricing at approximately 14 cents per million input tokens, far lower than OpenAI A1's $7.50 per million tokens. The long-awaited DeepSeek R2 has not yet been released, and the general belief is that the DeepSeek team is preparing a major breakthrough to once again shock the industry. Some believe DeepSeek is currently focused on commercial partnerships to deploy large models, thus reducing resources for new model development. This has led to a follower strategy, maintaining performance comparable to top commercial models without aiming to lead. This perspective has some merit. However, based on my understanding of the DeepSeek team's style, they are a group that pursues breakthroughs and pushes limits. The delay in R2's release only suggests it has not met expectations, and the team is still innovating. Additionally, due to the US AI product ban, DeepSeek cannot access the most advanced computing clusters and has turned to Huawei, requiring time for underlying system adaptation and partial reconstruction. DeepSeek's existing AI computing clusters cannot be discarded, so it is likely adopting a heterogeneous approach, integrating through new communication protocols. Therefore, everyone should remain patient and hold higher expectations for DeepSeek R2. Additionally, DeepSeek is likely implementing a dual-track approach, developing both a domestic ecosystem and an international general ecosystem simultaneously. On the training side, it is increasing the use of domestic AI chips like Huawei's, while ensuring compatibility with the current Nvidia ecosystem on the inference side. Given China's current situation of limited access to Nvidia AI chips for training, ensuring compatibility in the inference ecosystem is relatively easy. This helps DeepSeek expand the influence and penetration of its AI large models to capture the international market. I have two expectations for DeepSeek. First, it should maintain performance comparable to benchmark models like GPT and Grok in the current international ecosystem without falling behind. Second, it should build a complete independent ecosystem on domestic AI chips like Huawei, Cambrian, and more threads, particularly strengthening integration with Huawei, ideally starting from chip design for deep integration, ultimately delivering AI computing clusters for commercial clients or AI applications for individual consumers. This is the key to the development of China's AI ecosystem. Currently, nearly all vehicle AI large models in China have integrated DeepSeek, and various government agencies, financial institutions, large enterprises, drones, and robots have adopted DeepSeek, with wide-ranging application scenarios, making it a de facto standard. At this stage, DeepSeek does not need to blindly pursue absolute performance leadership, but should focus on cost-effectiveness, openness, and compatibility to maintain its advantage over commercial models. Personally, most of my work is completed using Grok and DeepSeek v3. and whether the large model is upgraded makes little difference to my experience. With the current level of AI penetration, existing models are sufficient. However, for AI to take on more workflow tasks, a revolutionary performance improvement is necessary. Otherwise, it is of little significance. I have not used ChatGPT for a long time, nor have I engaged with so-called AI painting or AI video. I hope the next time I interact with AIGC, large models can provide a basic usability experience rather than focusing on exaggerated claims and presentations. Google, in particular, has been making big promises but never delivering practical results. It is lamentable that a once leading AI company has fallen to this state.